And I made it in time. Welcome to another edition of the Qatarlal podcast, where we do watch alongs, music vids, and comic book commentaries in general. And Sin Havoc's in the chat. Cell, we made it. Yeah, of course we made it. And before we start, we're still in the road to a 500 subs. And somehow we already have 484 by my last count. Please continue to support this channel and subscribe, and the replay crew are most welcome. Yes. And today we're gonna watch Green Lantern First Flight from 2009. And Sid Havoc says, and counterintelligence. Of course, we are counterintelligence. Good evening, good morning, everyone. Evening in the States, morning here in the Philippines. Good morning. What? Vietnam? No. 'Cause- yeah. I've been busy yesterday with doing our thing with Zod and Bishop. And now, how are you doing? How's the family doing? Thanks, Sin, for asking. Today, the reason I was rushing to go home was uh, I accompanied my son for his checkup. He has a fever for the last 2 days. And you know, as parents, even if our son is a 30-year-old boy, man, we still help them out from time to time. And yes, you can use any video player from the internet in watching this movie. So we'll be starting in five, four, three, two, and one. Play. Okay. Marvel. Warner Premiere, a Time Warner company. Marvel. Oh man. Uh, man. Yeah. I told him to just rest at home. I think he'll go to work next week. Let him rest. So, the Green Lantern. The Green Lantern, Hal Jordan. My generation's Green Lantern. Always. The requirement for being a Green Lantern is being without fear. And Hal Jordan, by this time, is man, a man without fear. I always like uh, the concept of Green Lantern. And of course, Hal Jordan being a test pilot, those uh, fanboys' dream back in the day, you know. Pilot, yes. test pilot, flying. The design of this animation is different from every other animation that came from the late 2000s. Drink water, tea, lemon. Yep. And I told him to rest. Don't go to the gym. This movie is actually good. Actually, yes. Yeah, and if they did the story uh, according to this movie, according to this cartoon, then the Green Lantern movie from 2011 could have been better because Green Lantern tribes in space, not on Earth. Yeah, get plenty of press. Text him. I will relay it to my son. The design for Abensur is different from the ones we all know. And yes, the origin is there this early with the timestamp of 3 minutes 45 seconds. The costume is similar to that fan made Green Lantern film. And of course, Hal Jordan, for all intent and purposes, is better than Guy Gardner. The difference between this cartoon, the story of this cartoon, and Ryan Reynolds' live version is that Hal Jordan there is too much like Ryan Reynolds. Warner Bros. Animated presents Christopher Meloni as Hal Jordan, Victor Garber, Sinestro, Tricia Helfer. Uh, Tricia Helfer is Carol Ferris. Ferris. Michael Madsen plays Kilowog. This is the one of the better cartoon movie, animated movie that DC and Warner Bro. Produce, and it being a solo movie and no continuity surprise is very good for me. Look to the stars, people. Look to the stars. That's Green Lantern. Lauren Montgomery is the director of this film. It's funny how Hal Jordan needs no training to uh, use the ring on his first flight. And he's a good actor. The voice of Green Lantern here is better than Nathan Fillion. Yep, Kilowog, Kat Matui. No, no, not Kat Matui. What's the name of this? Poozler's not even trained. Of course, that's Kilowog's trademark. It's Abin's. No, Sinestro. Boudica, Tomari. Trisha Helfer is Boudica, sorry. Uh, Carol Ferris is Olivia Diabo. John LaRoquette is Tomare. Larry Drake is Gantet. William Schallert as Apa Ali Apsa. Oh. David Lander as Chip. Richard McGonagall as Abin Sur. Tomare. That's how you pronounce it. Tomar. Tomar. Ray. A. Anyway, this is the planet Oa, where the the guardians of the universe. I call them the real guardians of the universe, guardians of the galaxy. So Hal Jordan is no coward. They're technically discriminating humans. The guardians are discriminate freaking. And of course, Uh, Sinestro noticed the impertinence of Hal Jordan. Hello, Sean Franklin. Welcome to the chat. Yeah. So you know why I think the series Lanterns won't work? It's because they force the Green Lanterns to s- stay on Earth. They try to emulate the storylines from Denny O'Neil and Neil Adams and Dick Giordano during the late 60s, early 70s, where the writers and artists actually paid tribute to Peter Fonda and Dennis Hopper's characters in uh, Easy Rider. It's exploring America. That's why the first picture we saw in on Twitter X, with Aaron Pierre and that guy who plays Hal Jordan, is them walking the highway. That's the central battery. The book of 1215. At least during this time, nah, I think Jeff Johns, the snake, already has his fingers influencing this movie. Yep, highway to death, highway to a coffin. Is, are have humans have a natural contempt for authority? Is that true? Basically, this was created in the 1960s. Green Lantern, Hal Jordan was created in the 1960s as a tweak to the from the golden age of DC Comics. They tweak Green Lantern as they did the Flash, Hawkman, the Atom. Yeah, those guys. Honestly, only about a few heroes survive the transition from the golden age to the silver age. Superman, Batman, Robin, uh, Aquaman, Green Arrow, and Speedy have survived from the golden age of comics to the silver age. During the 60s, this was under the editorial guidance of Julie Schwartz to update and make better the DC superheroes, starting with Barry Allen, The Flash, then Hal Jordan, Green Lantern, John Broome, and Gil Kane created Hal Jordan, and they made the power source of and the science of the power ring different from Alan Scott's version, which is based on magic. But during the course of comic history, they somehow make made the the continuity work for Green Lantern, unlike a certain guy called Carter Hall, the Hawkman, and then Hawk Girl slash woman, when they transitioned from being the reincarnation of an Egyptian prince and princess to an alien cop from the planet Tanagar. They tried it, but they tried doing the modern version by merging both Carter and Qatar. But in my opinion, it didn't work. Carter has fans, Qatar has fans, plus the fact that he can be interchangeable now for being Carter and Qatar in the merger of sorts. The only thing that they did really nasty was they can do it with Qatar and Carter, but they won't actually, because uh, I think Jeff Johns is totally having his influence felt. It's all about residuals. This is an alien bar. Alien standoff. This would have been cool in live in a live movie of Green Lantern. The live movie with Ryan Reynolds was lacking in my taste, in my point of view, because you know he's grounded, too much grounded, and they try to explain the whole uh, power prism of the lanterns. They tried to make it philosophical, which is, I don't know. That's why the movie flopped and flopped.
You see this all the time at the level of a top producer who, between them or separately, will make flop after flop after flop after flop. I'm not going to name them, but I know who they are. And they're not all American either. And they still get paid huge sums of money for being in films that nobody wants to see. And producers make pictures out of which they take enormous sums of money. And the films, again, are not films people want to see. They're always going to blame somebody else. Always. Not their fault. No, 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 you were the one who said, or whatever. And there's a word for that. It's called upward failure. You see it all the time.
Yep, I see it all the time. And Sean Franklin said, "Did you know Green Lantern extended cut?" Yes, I think I watched that. It expanded the whole family ties, making Hal Jordan's motivation clearer within the movie. Did, didn't help it. Didn't help the movie though, because there's no turning back. Flop after flop after flop. Qatar versus StreamYard continues. Oh boy. I think I need to server again. Flop after flop after flop. And StreamYard and me and my internet, which I paid yesterday, are having, oh boy. The never ending battle continues. Yes. I think it's part of the job description. And I hope I can. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. This is another mess I've gotten into. Not only am I late, almost late, good thing I'm not late today. Yeah, but the internet is going wild. I hope this works. All right, here we go. And I'm back. Our timestamp is 23 minutes 20 seconds. So Sinestro really wants fear to be the universe's uh, only option. Yeah. He wants a new galactic order. It's Chip, the DC version of course, Rocket Raccoon. But Chip was created earlier than Rocket. Alien sludge. What the hell? Boudica is another Green Lantern. Somehow in this version's uh, very different from what was previously done in comics. So the main villain, aside from Sinestro, is Kanjuro. Kanjuro is originally a Justice League of America villain. He first appeared on the first appearance of Kanjuro is Justice League of America number 3. That's February 1961. He was revised sometime retcon retconned after the crisis on Infinite Earths in Hawkworld, but eventually, you know how DC works. DC Comics can change a character, but always return to the OG characterizations uh, in one way or the other. So basically, how the ring works. How does the Green Lantern ring works? I think uh, part of the wielder gets into the ring that when he the wielder dies or gets killed in action, the next guy, the next entity who gets the ring somehow can get influenced by the previous wielder. It was anyway in comic continuity. You I noticed Aresia within with the rest of the Green Lantern Corps. Aresia is a young Green Lantern, very young, that somehow got involved got involved with Hal Jordan in the comic books. She used her power ring to have her body develop into an adult female. That's how you know that's how they made everything consensual with Hal Jordan, and Hal Jordan knows knows about it. Talk about anyway. I'll The pedoverse will probably exploit that aspect. So our timestamp is 30 minutes and 7 seconds for this movie. The Green Lantern Corps acts like an intergalactic police force where somehow they control everything. I wonder who appointed them to do this job. The Guardians? Who, who said that they can do that? No. We have to dig deeper into these motivations. This version of Kanjuro is different from the comics. His species is different, except for the design of his eyes, where you already got a preview of that nonsense during Cringe Commandos. Yes. Uh, of course, it's expected for the flop to continue to flop. And did you know that the latest the latest news for another train wreck of test screening for Green Lantern. For blah, Superman L. It sucks, actually. Another Another parody account on Twitter X has said that it's gonna be the biggest tax write-off in history. Weird how how James Gunn is being hated in Hollywood and being exposed so hard. Mhm. Hal Jordan being Hal Jordan. The one thing that made Green Lantern and Green Arrow a good combination was one is considered right wing and the other was considered left wing. You have to distinguish both in order to really understand that difference. It's cool that Hal Jordan needs little training to operate the ring. His willpower must be that strong. Just imagine uh, what if the strongest mind in the whole universe controls the power of the ring, the Green Lantern ring. Fly swatter. That was ingenious. A boot? You can do anything with the power ring. Whatever you will it. Sean Franklin asks, "What is my favorite Arrowverse TV show?" Well, Arrow, uh, Arrow, Su- Superman and Lois, Supergirl, Black Lightning. I think I like it all. I like them all. Batwoman, in some degree. The Flash. Yeah, I like them all somehow. And without those CW shows, people might not know the DC heroes because Marvel was dominating the live action versions of their character. Ah, yes, and I think Stargirl was good, although, as I said earlier, Jeff Johns has too much influence. The fact that the so-called real DC fans hates Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman because they want equal content, equal exposure for the rest of the DC pantheons, the heroes. That's the difference. Hey, did you guys watch episodes 1 and 2 of Daredevil Born Again? What is your comment on those 2 episodes? Well, technically, I enjoyed it, but somehow they killed off Foggy Nelson real early. And I wonder why people are hating on the TV show from Disney Plus. If you read Frank Miller's Daredevil Born Again, it's going to be more clearer to everyone what's happening. Although I don't think although I don't think that they will make Karen Page into a prostitute as did what as what Frank Miller did in the comic books. Oops, spoiled you. Have not seen Daredevil Born Again yet. Oh, sorry, man. Spoiler alert. I was thinking if the constructs that the Green Lantern, the Power Ring makes, is it permanent or not, or does it depend on the willpower of the wielder, the Green Lantern wielding the ring? Mhm. Mecha armor, reminiscent of a few animes out there. Anyway, we're in 40 minutes and 50 seconds of this movie. This is good, actually. Action pack, and that's something. Alien got sucked into this vacuum of space. Uh, a tribute to Alien 4. Yeah. How many times have I watched this movie throughout the lifespan of this film? So many times. Because, like Hawkman, I like Green Lantern Hal Jordan, besides Batman, Wonder Woman, and Superman. So Kanjaro and Sinestro are in cahoots with each other. Plan B, of course, Plan B is not as the same as option number three. And Sinestro killed Kanjaro. I know that somehow the ring doesn't allow its wielder to kill someone. There's that cert- certain safeguard in the ring. You know, Sinestro is a liar.
Next time they shine your light in the sky, don't go to it. The bat is dead. Bury it. Consider this mercy.
Tell me. Do you bleed? You will.
That drop was for uh, Sean Franklin's question. You will. Originally, the reason why yellow was the antithesis for the Green Lantern rings was because, you know, yellow means coward, fear. And I will check what Sin sent me in a while. And did you know that the 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 first heroes that did ow. So oh boy, is this real? Okay, somehow I need to share this. I need to share this. This is from Sin Havoc. WB Investor Alert. Bronstein, Gerwich, and Grossman, lawyer, lawyers announce that WBD Inv- uh, and investors with substantial losses have opportunity to lead a class action suit. Well, this was back in January 2, but considering the timing of this uh, news, again, Sin Havoc is correct. Sin Havoc is right, as usual. It's wild. The investors will charge WBD. This is, did this happen before? James Gunn and Zaslav? I don't I don't think so. It's so weird. Boudica is a traitor. I believe so, but those details are wild. It is wild. My question now is, will WBD survive, or will they fix this before Superman L? I tell you, the screen tests are disappointing, to say it nicely. So basically, they change the aspect of the ring. Originally, the ring, at least the ring, detects some goodness in a person. Now there's no such thing. Ah, timestamp 51 minutes and 18 seconds. And I'm having internet problems again. Again, and again. Oh man, it's the same. Why? Why is the internet like this? So weird. This problem has always been here. There's a part of a certain movie where it lags somehow. This is Green Lantern versus Green Lantern. I wonder why the latest news involving the lawsuits against Warner WBD is worse than the previous years. Every time we get a Superman film, it's like that. Also, Wonder Woman. I think they will have a problem with Wonder Woman. Oh boy, Skewer. Uh, Crap. Yeah, Arisia and Tomare arrive in time. It's a perfect setup for Hal Jordan. So the setting now is the planet Quard. Originally, the planet Quard is located at the center of the antimatter universe. Yeah, Quard. Quard is the equivalent of Oa in the antimatter universe. Well, back in the day. The weapon is in forfeiture. It's yours. Man, what the hell? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. So, did you see this news item on X? Uh, Sin sharing this screen. Did you see this? Man, is this real? Or is this another red earring? Red earring from that guy. Well, he finally uh well, that's weird. Did he just quote you? Did he just quote you, my friend? Uh, he did quote the cell movement for the cell sold uh, selling by piecemeal, by installment. Yeah, laughing my ass off too. Good thing I'm not a scooper. Sounds like it to me, man. He's he quoted you, which somehow sounds like it, right? Am I right? Am I right? And a lot of green lanterns, green lantern rings, power rings are not. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Wow. You saw it, right? Of course. Qatarlal is right. The new hashtag. All right, the battle for Oa has begun. Sinestro is killing off Green Lanterns. The authority of the Sinestro Corps. That's what Sinestro wants. He wants a new galactic order. He better start using the hashtags. Caterhall is right. Sin Havoc is right. Yeah, they all should. Those. It's the last day of the work week down here in the Philippines. Yes, Fat Albert should use those hashtags. Wow. You really huh? It's from it's from us. What he's thinking. He hasn't thought of that. Say it isn't so. Say it isn't so. All right. I will send that tweet to you. Check your DM, Sin. I already sent a tweet to the post. I thought I was counterintelligence. Yeah, you bet. He's assuming that somehow the Arabian uh, prince already bought a portion of, get this, WBD. Man, it's wild, but he's assuming too much, in my opinion. The weapon, the yellow power weapon versus the Green Lantern power battery, the main battery. And when you cut off the power of the main battery, you kill off the Green Lanterns. Man, they killed so many people, and is this Gauntlet and the rest of the Guardians save the falling lanterns, the fallen GL core. So many dead lanterns. Man, I wonder what the reaction to this post will be. With the great director Zack Snyder, and big surprise soon. All the world will talk about it. I wonder what Turkey Alal Sheikh is talking about. Man. Oh, and for you to believe what I said, this is another post from the Cell movement. This is from the good Austin. There it is. Everyone want a pic of a living legend. Have him high, have him sign it later with a little message. Sells just JL to Netflix. Sell Snyderverse to Netflix. Turkey allows Seek with the great director Zack Snyder, and big surprise soon. All the world will talk about it. Somehow we are not surprised anymore. We've been waiting for it for years, right? Sell ZSJL to Netflix. Sell uh, Snyderverse to Netflix. And Green Lantern. Green Lantern. Hal Jordan as a version of technically Ion. Remember when Hal Jordan became Parallax? He sort of got into the power battery, but by that time he was sort of flipped out because he was angry at the Guardians for not saving Coast City. This was a good uh, scene. Hashtag counterintelligence wins. Uh, okay, plasma baseball bat. Then it's a mallet. The the thing is that if you want a real imaginative uh, Green Lantern, you think Kyle Rayner. If you want a really wild Green Lantern with lots of thingy in his mind, it's Hal Jordan. In the Justice League animated series back in the day, back in the early 2000s, John Stewart, I think, lacks imagination in his portrayal of Green Lantern. I could be stoned for that. Well, weapon down. The one thing that's not explained in this cartoon is about the yellow power ring. What's its power source? How will it be recharged? So weird that they forget such small details. And of course, the knuckle uh, power ring constructs so popular, along with the boxing glove construct. Fighting with that aura of green and yellow really reminds me of that movie with Chris Evans. Remember that movie? I forgot the title. Wait, I'm gonna search for it. And Sinestro is beaten. Kilowog just stepped on Sinestro's fingers. So where is the filmography of this guy? Very, very creative. Push. The movie was from 2009. Push, where Chris Evans has so much. He was an Esper, so it's all the power of the mind. So it's the pledge time. This is giving me goosebumps whenever I, yeah. In brightest day, in blackest night. Right. So, Brogu, hello. You're late. And blackest night, no evil shall escape my sight. Let no worship evil's might. Beware my power. Green Lantern's light. Yeah. That pledge, man. That uh, pledge. So, timestamp is 1 hour, 14 minutes. And yeah, this movie, man. First flight, man. That's it for today. Nice, 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 nice. And yes, Brogu, you are forever knight. Yeah, we like your catchphrase, but you're late. Movie's over for us. So, Sin, how did you rate this movie? I rated as an 8 over 10. Uh, of course, these were the days that laughing my ass out. Yeah, these were the days. Yes, Brogu, you're late. So, and so, yeah, good movie. I'm gonna be Brogu, 1/10. Why? Because you're late? Mm. Anyway, do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And yes, uh, I'll be presenting a new video from me and Bishop, and of course produced by Zod Writer. And yeah, you already saw it in uh, Zod's channel and my channel. Yep, this is the way. Let's end this with something. See you guys.
Yeah. Oh, it's a new day. Feel that sunshine touch the breeze. New life rising, heart cities. Early spring, feel the rhythm move. Golden light, morning bright, sky so wide and blue. Soft steps on the ground, flowers sway to the sound. Grace is falling all around, love is breaking through. Oh, the birds start to sing. I hear heaven in the trees. Yeah, like a melody so free. Oh, it's lifting me. A perfect groove, yeah, yeah. Feel the rhythm, feel the move. Life is good, so good. Grace is flowing like it should. Sunrise gold, warm and bold, shining on my face. Every step, every breath, wrapped up in His grace. No more fear, no more chains. Joy is rising once again. Seasons change, love remains. This is where we stand. Oh, the wind whispers sweet. Feel the spirit in the beat. Oh yeah, like a melody so free. Oh, it's lifting me. A perfect groove, yeah, yeah. Feel the rhythm, feel the move. Life
Bye.